Well, alright, welcome back to As It Should Be. Paul Bertolino here in the world famous As It Should Be Studios. Yeah, and today, well, I'm going to be doing a track versus track. This is a group, a band, a duo. I haven't done any videos on yet, but I love them. I love them. Carpenters, yeah, I'm putting their second album, Close to You, against their fourth album, right? Yeah, this is the fourth album, A Song for You. Man, I love the Carpenters so much. I haven't really talked much about them, but I love them. And, you know, Close to You has 12 tracks, and technically A Song for You has 13. One of those 13 tracks is a reprise of the opening track, the title track, so I'm cutting that out to make it an even 12, and I have ranked the tracks for each album, and I'm going to go from 12 on up, and let's get started. Let's get a tally sheet going on here. Close to You. Carpenters. Oh, Song for You. Not Carpenters, not the self-titled, but Song for You. Okay. All right. Let's put these on display, shall we? There we go. All right. Let's get going. All right. So number 12, coming in at number 12 on Close to You. Help. Yeah, their cover of the Beatles' Help. You know, I used to really dislike it. It was a skipper. I mean, side one on this album is just wham, bam, 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 but then there's boom, this cover of Help that I used to hate, and I would always skip it. I don't hate it anymore. I won't skip it now. I'll listen to it. I kind of like it. My least favorite on the album, but it's okay. I don't dislike it anymore. And that goes up against what I put at number 12 on A Song for You, which is Intermission. Yeah, anybody who knows this record, Intermission. At the end of side one, it's Richard and Karen. They recorded this a cappella, harmonized a cappella, layered vocal thing where they sing, "We'll be right back, right back, right back, after we go to the bathroom." Yeah, Karen was insisting on singing with a British accent. "After we go to the bathroom." I mean, she should have said the loo if she was insisting on having that accent, but you know, that accent, right? And it's really, that's all there is to it. It's basically that long. It's long enough for them to sing that line, and boom, that's it. That's why I have it at the bottom. Actually, it's a great track, but it's not really a song, and it's incredibly brief. And that goes up against Help. You know, in a way, I like Intermission more, because at least it's fun, and it's funny, and I really have to say hats off to the Carpenters for, you know, putting something like that on one of the records. But, you know, I'm going to go with Help, because I like that track so much more now than I used to, and it's a complete song. It's a Beatles song to boot, you know? But Intermission is great. So yeah, Close to You gets that one. Close to You album. Okay, so coming in number 11 on Close to You, Mr. Gooder. Yeah, Mr. Gooder. Now this is one of the Richard Carpenters, right? This is a Carpenter and Bettis original, I believe, yeah. Sung by Karen. Kind of like one of their little quirky little early tracks that I like, and that goes up against what I have at number 11 on A Song for You, which is Piano Picker. I believe, did Richard write that one? I don't know, I don't remember. All you Carpenters geeks, you let me know in the comments. Piano Picker, but that is sung by Richard. Now that is also a track that I used to I didn't give it the time of day. I would just skip over that one. I like it a bit more now. I mean, I actually kind of think it was okay. I kind of listened to it a little, about like a week ago or whatever. I was listening to this record, and I feel like I'm not into the track, but I no longer feel like I have to, like, you know, get up and skip it, or, you know, whatever. back in the CD days, I would program the CDs to like skip certain songs, but yeah, I'll listen to the whole thing now. Mr. Gooter or Piano Picker? Well, you know what? I'm going to go Mr. Gooter because, well, you know, it's a better track. It's a better track. Okay. Coming in number 10 on Close to You is I Kept on Loving You, sung by Richard. Man, this is a good one. See, now I don't dislike Piano Picker because Richard sings it. I just think it's a hokey song. And I guess I did just say I didn't dislike it that much now, but you know what I mean. I always consider it a lesser track because I thought it was hokey. I Kept on Loving You, I think, is a really great track, and I don't mind at all that Richard sings it. It probably would be better if Karen sang it, but really almost any song on the planet would be better if Karen sang it, so I mean, come on. Yeah, but I Kept on Loving You is a good one. And what I have at number 10, it goes up against what I have at number 10 on A Song for You, which is Flat Baroque. A little instrumental piano piece that Richard wrote and performed, and you know, it's kind of neat little almost link track. It's a short track, like a minute and a half or something. It's all right, but I Kept on Loving You. Yeah, man, Close to You has it's 3-0 so far, but yeah. Okay, so coming in number 9 on the Close to You album is I'll Never Fall in Love Again. And that goes up against what I put at number 9 on A Song for You, which is Goodbye to Love. Yeah, I have Goodbye to Love all the way down at 9. You know, out of all their singles, all their big 70s singles, like early to mid 70s singles, that's one of my least favorites. The song's okay, I like it, but I never loved it. I really never loved it. Yeah, I don't know. I like I'll Never Fall in Love Again more. Yeah. More Close to You. Close to You's kind of wiping the floor with it so far. Okay, well. Alright, so coming in number 8 on Close to You is Baby It's You. Yeah. Baby It's You. And that goes up against what comes in at number 8 on A Song for You, which is the title track, A Song for You, written by Leon Russell. And the album is bookended by a full version of the track, and then there's sort of a reprise of the track at the end of the album. I cut off the reprise because it's pointless to put basically the same song up against songs twice. I think that's a really great version of the Leon Russell song, but I think I kind of like their version of Baby It's You a little bit more. Oh man, see now, I have to say something. A Song for You is a great album. It is an absolutely fantastic album. So far, Close to You's proven to be a bit better. Okay, alright. I mean, and it's also which songs go against each other. If I put these against each other in the track order, you know, like the actual first track against the first track, second track against the second track, it would be a different outcome. But, alright. So coming in at number 7 on Close to You is the closing track on the album, Another Song. Great track. Oh man, kind of one of their kind of cooler, sort of artier tracks. You know, a little progressive there for the Carpenters. And that goes up against the track that I have at number 7 on A Song for You, which is Top of the World. Top of the World. You know this song, one of their biggest hits of the 70s. Now what's funny about this is that the version that's actually on the album is different from the one, I believe, right? It's different from the one you probably heard on the radio at the time. I do know that I'm basing this on the fact that the one that's on the singles collection from 73 was the same version, but Karen re-recorded the vocal. She decided she could record the vocal better, and she kind of did. Actually, the one that's on the Greatest Hits album, I do think is a better vocal. So this is the original vocal, but it's the same backing track. It's the same track, different vocal. Oh, man, that's hard, though. Then when the day had come... Oh, man, I really love Another Song. Ooh, this is hard. I know a lot of people are going, how could it possibly be hard? Of course, you got to choose Top of the World. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Ooh. Oh, shit. That's hard. This is really difficult. Another Song versus Top of the World. You know what? I'm going with Another Song. I really am. I love Top of the World, but I really, really, really love Another Song. That is a deep ass cut that if you don't have this album, you won't know it. But it's a great track, and yeah, it wins. Wow. Okay, so Close to You has 6 so far, and A Song for You has 0. I did not see this coming because both these albums, I mean, really, in actual fact, they're just about as good. I mean, really, A Song for You is a really, really excellent album, and I have a loose hair. Loose hair. Okay. All right. Coming to number 6. Coming to number 6 on Close to You is, oh man, Crescent Noon. Talk about a dark horse track on this record. Oh, it's really moody and just gorgeous. And that goes against what I put at number 6 on The Song for You, which is Hurting Each Other. Another giant hit. Oh. Oh man. Believe it or not, this is very difficult. This is very difficult. Oh man, this is so tough. I mean, because again, you might think it's the obvious choice is Hurting Each Other because it's an absolutely phenomenal single. But man, you know, on these, I really love these records to the point where some of the deepest cuts I love as much as a lot of these singles. And Crescent Noon, ooh. But I'm gonna go Hurting Each Other. It's, you know, by a hair, by a loose hair on my arm. Okay. All right. So A Song for You has one. Oh, that hurt. All right. Okay. Number 5 on Close to You. What comes in number 5 on Close to You is Reason to Believe. Ooh. Man, Tim Hardin song, right? That goes up against what I put at number 5 on A Song for You, which is It's Going to Take Some Time. Oh, man. Oh, man, this is getting tougher and tougher by the song. Reason to Believe. I'm going to go with Going to Take Some Time. Yeah, it's going to take some time. So, A Song for You has 2 now. It's still probably going to lose this, but hey, it has a couple so far. Okay, alright, so coming in at number 4 on Close to You. Oh, shit. Oh. Maybe It's You. Oh. Written by Richard Carpenter and yeah, Carpenter and Bettis wrote this song. Oh, my God. Of the non-singles, this is, well, one of the best. I have a number 4. It's one of the best. It's an absolutely phenomenal. It's a gorgeous, amazing Carpenters. I love this song way more than most of their singles. Okay, Maybe It's You is absolutely incredible, and that goes up against what I have at number 4 on A Song for You, which is Bless the Beasts and Children. Oh, you know, Bless the Beasts and Children is so great. One of my favorite of their singles from the film of the same name. But I love Maybe It's You more. I love Maybe It's You more, and I really love Bless the Beasts and Children. But yeah, Maybe It's You. If you don't know that song and you like the Carpenters, well, actually, if that's the case, then you need to go listen to these records because there are some amazing tracks on this you're missing out on if you're just going to the singles. All right. Coming to number 3. On Close to You, the second track on the album, Love is Surrender. Oh, man. Oh, kind of like it's like a little bit of a bossa nova kind of track. It's absolutely, I love this so much. And it goes up against what I have at number 3 on A Song for You, which is I Won't Last a Day Without You. Oh. Oh, shit. A Williams and Nichols song, a Paul Williams and Roger Nichols song. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Love is Surrender versus I Won't Last a Day Without You. Man, you're not going to believe this, but I'm going to go with Love is Surrender. Yeah, that's how much I love that track. Yes, Love is Surrender, even over I Won't Last a Day Without You, and I love Won't Last a Day Without You. Okay, so coming in number 2. This is really painful. This is really, really painful, people. Coming in number 2 on Close to You is the title track, They Long to Be Close to You. Talk a classic to end all classics, and that goes against what I have at number 2 on A Song for You. Oh, man. Ooh. Crystal Lullaby. A deep, deep, dark horse track on this album, buried towards the end of side 2. I ranked it at number 2 on this album. That's how much I love this. And I'm putting it above Close to You. Yes. Crystal Lullaby over Close to You. Believe it or not. You know, some of it could be a little... Well, it's not burnt out because I'm not burnt out on Close to You. I'm really not. But man, Crystal Lullaby. Oh. Oh. If you don't know it, and you love the Carpenters, you love the singles, go listen to Crystal Lullaby. Okay, so that brings us to number 1. My number 1 song, Close to You. The opening track. One of their biggest hits, one of their greatest classics of all time. We've Only Just Begun. Oh, shit. Another Paul Williams and Roger Nichols track. My God. And that goes against my number 1 on A Song for You. Road Ode. Road Ode. Another deep, deep cut, buried towards the end of side 2. In fact, it's back to back. Side 2, it has Crystal Lullaby and then Road Ode. That's like basically the end of the album, and then it goes into the reprise of Song for You. Road Ode is my very, very favorite song on A Song for You. That is a gorgeous song. I can't even begin. It's absolutely beautiful. One of my very favorite Carpenters songs, period. And it's going up against We've Only Just Begun. Okay, alright. Oh, shit. This may be one of the hardest choices I've ever had to make on a track versus track. Yeah, it really is. Oh, I know what I have to pick. I know what I have to pick. But it's rough. I have to take We've Only Just Begun. I have to. But you don't even understand how much I love Road Ode. Honestly, if I did a ranking of my top 10 favorite Carpenter songs, not only would it be on that list, but it would probably be in the top 5. I really love Road Ode. But yeah, I have to go with We've Only Just Begun. Oh. So, Close to You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And A Song for You only got 3. Close to You completely wiped the floor with this album, and this album, they're really close to just being just about as good. I mean, this album is not way better. It's just not. But it's kind of luck of the draw, you know, because it depends, you know, if I did these in a different order, it would be a different outcome. But this is a really great Carpenters album, though. And so is this. All right, okay. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and thank you for watching all the videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Well, if you haven't subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. And if you do, click the little bell for notifications. And special shout out to Ralph Vieira of the Almost Human channel. He's the one who started the whole track versus track phenomenon on the YouTube there. And he was cool about me stealing his idea. I salute him. And I'll be quite surprised if he's watching right now, because I don't know if he would watch a track versus track featuring the Carpenters. And if he would he watch this far in? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. But come back this Thursday because Crystal Durant and Tommy Von Boyd will be back here in the world famous Shushby Studios, and we will be doing this. Yeah, I don't really know which week this video is going up, so I don't know what's coming up this Thursday, but it's this. Okay, all right. All right, everybody. Thanks, and I will see you soon.